Hey guys, welcome to Travelicious. If you're tuning in for the first time, allow me to introduce myself. I'm passionate about travel and enjoy crafting detailed itinerary videos to help fellow adventurers plan their journeys. Whether you're seeking guidance for your next adventure or simply love indulging in travel videos, consider subscribing to my channel for regular updates. To all my wonderful subscribers, whether you've already explored San Francisco or are planning to, I'd love to hear about your experiences and tips in the comments section below. Let's connect and share our love for exploration. Welcome to day one of our epic journey through San Francisco and beyond. Today, we're kicking things off with a bang as we venture into the heart of one of America's most iconic national parks, Yosemite. Nestled amidst the majestic Sierra Nevada mountains, Yosemite National Park is a playground for nature lovers and thrill seekers alike. From the awe-inspiring granite monoliths of El Capitan and Half Dome to the thundering waters of Yosemite Falls, this place is an absolute feast for the senses. But our adventure doesn't stop there. We're diving headfirst into the heart of Yosemite Valley, where every twist and turn reveals another jaw-dropping vista just waiting to be explored. So grab your hiking boots, pack your sense of wonder, and get ready to join me as we embark on a wild ride through one of Mother Nature's most spectacular creations. Yosemite, here we come!
Yosemite National Park!
We took a tour bus from San Francisco to Yosemite. We started at 6:30 a.m. in the morning and reached Yosemite between 9:30 to 10 a.m. in the morning. As we entered the Yosemite, we went first to Big Oak Flat Information Station. Took our first 10 minutes break. Restrooms here are clean and well maintained. At the station, there were a few big maps on the board that helped us to plan our trip. I will add those here. You can pause the video and read through. Then we head towards our first stop to the sea, the tunnel view of Yosemite Valley. The Wawana Tunnel is a Yosemite, California tunnel that opens onto one of the most famous views of Yosemite National Park. The iconic granite cliffs, including El Capitan and Half Dome, stood tall against the vibrant blue sky. The panoramic views from Tunnel View took our breath away. It's the view you will remember for life. Best spot in Yosemite, since you can see El Capitan, Brittlevale Falls, and Half Dome, all in one frame. Also, the entire valley from far. We clicked quite a few pictures. Then we head towards our next stop. Brittlevale Falls, located near the entrance to the Yosemite Valley across from El Capitan. Brittlevale is the first Yosemite waterfall that most visitors see. It's 620 feet, 189 meters tall, and flows year-round. In spring and early summer is when the water is at the peak, the best time to visit Yosemite Falls. Try to plan your trip around that time. This video was shot in November. On a windy day, the falling water can look like it's falling sideways, which is why the Awanichi Native Americans called it Pohono, spirit of the puffing wind. When it spreads out, it also looks like a bride's white veil, which is the source of its English name. You can see Brittlevale from the valley and park nearby to walk closer. The walk to its base takes just a few minutes. Let's go to our next stop. This is the Sentinel Bridge. It's well known for its stunning views of both Half Dome mirrored in the serene waters of the Merced River. This is another viewing spot for Yosemite Falls. Accessing this viewpoint is incredibly simple, offering unobstructed vistas of both the upper and lower Yosemite Falls. It tends to be less crowded during the late afternoon on weekends, presenting an ideal opportunity to admire the beauty of the falls, particularly when they're flowing abundantly. Now let's head towards Yosemite Falls. The best time to see waterfalls is during spring, when most of the snowmelt occurs. peak runoff typically occurs in May or June, with some waterfalls, including Yosemite Falls, often only a trickle or completely dry by August. Storms in late fall rejuvenate some of the waterfalls, and all of them accumulate frost along their edges many nights during the winter. Yosemite Falls is the most spectacular waterfall at Yosemite. It's an iconic Yosemite Valley site. It's a double waterfall that descends the cliff face in sections. Upper Yosemite Fall 430 feet, the Middle Cascade 675 feet, and Lower Yosemite Fall 320 feet. From the top of the upper fall to the base of the lower one is 2425 feet 739 m. By some measures, that makes it the highest waterfall in North America and 6th highest in the world. But that assumes that you count the 3 separate falls as one. Now let's head over to our next location to catch sight of mountain climbers scaling massive peaks. Now let's go to our next spot, the majestic sequoia trees of Yosemite. We reached the Tuolumne Grove trailhead. 1 mile to go down and 1 mile to come back up. Those cute broccoli in the picture are the sequoia trees. This one is an amazing, huge sequoia. You can take pictures from the trail. Walk from here, you will reach the bottom of the trail where you'll find a few picnic benches. Just a 2-minute stroll from there leads us to the Gaint Fallen Sequoia tree. Then we will go to the tunnel tree. From there, we will walk up back to the start. This location can be a bit challenging. Once you've reached this point, take a moment to pause and consider. If you believe you may not have the energy to climb back up later, it's best not to walk further down. Instead, skip the trail and make your way back up to the starting point. Safety and comfort are paramount. People usually take 40 minutes to 1 hour for walking down to the base, and 1 hour to 2 hours walking up back to the starting point. So I would suggest you to keep at least 3 hours for this hike so that you won't get exhausted and you can take time to enjoy taking pictures with sequoia trees. Now let's go. After the trail, we were so exhausted. We took a break at the starting point. We rested on the benches for a few minutes before making our way to our next destination, a photographic paradise within Yosemite. The sight of the mountains mirrored in the water was truly breathtaking. And thus concludes our Yosemite tour. As we make our way back to San Francisco, the backdrop of the sunset adds a fitting finale to our adventure. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with friends who are considering a trip to San Francisco. Whether you're currently in San Francisco or have explored Yosemite, I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. And remember to subscribe to my channel for more exciting travel content. Take care and keep exploring.